Welcome to the latest episode of the Iconoclastic Wrestling Podcast. I'm Iconoclast.
And I am your host, Dick Taco. Apologies are in order very early this week.
Why?
I don't know. I just felt like saying that. What the hell was I going to tell you? Yeah, I noticed you were talking about when we were texting a few minutes ago about the card for the AEW versus WWE World War we're going to do on the channel here. Yeah, Iconoclast is working on booking it for me. I wanted to tell you because we were only doing it texting. The mod's about 10 years old. So that's why, yeah, so it says like Ambrose and Daniel Bryan, and I've changed their names, stuff like that. But that's why like Roman Reigns isn't in it. I don't think he was there. I think he was out with leukemia again at the time. So.
Roman Reigns.
Did you see the thing with him and Punk?
No, but I saw Cody's promo from SmackDown. It was fucking racist.
What was it about? About against who?
Cody and Roman and Punk, where he basically said it was they were having a you-know-what measuring contest, and they're lucky I wasn't out there because I didn't get the name Raheem for no reason.
Oh, it's pretty funny.
I'm like, no, it's not. It's racist.
Is that his middle name, Raheem?
No, the joke about being Raheem is the joke about him being wrestling's greatest black world champion.
I know. I remember when Cody Raheem Rhodes, one of my favorite Negroes. I remember the whole thing.
Yes, that's not like... And yes, that was made to make fun of him because of the promo that he cut where he ended racism.
Yeah, Wakanda's leader.
Yeah, because he said that him and Brandy having children was proof that racism was proof that racism was over or something.
Are they the only interracial couple in the United States? What is this, 1880?
One of the many issues with that statement.
He's a fucking jerk off. Yeah, but it's
not even that good of a wrestler either.
No.
Like, he does like 2 or 3 fucking moves.
No, he does not. Yeah. WWE is very heavy on that, relying on a system of moves, but a lot of the guys don't have an extensive repertoire.
Like, he does the crossroads and the punches, which was Dusty's thing, right?
Yeah, and Dustin did it too. Dustin, you saw old early 90s WCW with Dustin. All he is a skinny, taller Dusty clone. Same outfit, everything.
Yeah, but from what I've seen in AEW, Dustin can actually wrestle.
Oh, yeah, I'm not saying he's bad, but...
It's been so many years, though, since I've seen Cody in AEW, so I don't really remember if he was a better wrestler there or not.
I think he's heading back that way to being as useless as he was in AEW. Because, I mean... I will not turn heel! Oh, all I got to say is he is not one of the people I'm most forward to looking... I look most forward to seeing anything with. But yeah, it's going to be Roman. What?
I know you don't like Sami Zayn. You think he's a homeless Vietnam veteran.
I'm sorry. Did you say the same thing? I believe.
No, because he especially looked that way before he was joined the Bloodline, and he wore like the green hat.
Pre-honorary Oos, yeah.
Yeah, like there he looked like he was, that thing in Forrest Gump where they have the Vietnam veterans that are going to speak against the war in D.C.
Lieutenant Dan, ice cream. Yeah, it's going to be Roman and Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania, most likely on Light 2. Which I'm sure this was part of Punk coming back. He had the main event WrestleMania so many times.
He's going to get injured beforehand.
Well, wouldn't be the first time.
I fucking bet you that he gets injured.
Well, I'm not taking that.
Cody Rhodes, one of the favorite Negroes.
When Cody starts racism ends, Wakanda's leader. Yeah, that was a good beginning. Did you see the Adam Pearce and Paul Heyman on the mic, their segment with Braun and the Vision on the 2-2 Raw? Pearce is good on the mic, too. But Heyman was out there. He actually looked pissed off. Pearce came out, said a couple things, brought security with him. And he said...
Heyman's probably pissed off because the Epstein files came out.
Who, Heyman?
Yeah. Fuck Paul Heyman. You know, I was reading something of an excerpt from New Jack's biography or autobiography that he wrote, which I'm surprised New Jack could even write a book.
He probably had a ghostwriter. Let's be honest here.
But I was reading this excerpt from it, and he was saying that Paul basically kept them all high on drugs.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And he was the
I
one.
thought you were going to tell me they fucked underage girls. I'm like, no shit. I'm sure they did. But
and he would get them coke basically because he wasn't paying them, so he paid them with drugs.
Yeah, and you get them hooked on shit, which they were already probably either halfway or all the way there already. But back to this segment with Pierce. Pierce said to Braun looked really pissed off, and he goes, Braun, I'm going to give you a gift tonight. I'm going to let you keep your job even after that piss poor showing in the Rumble. And then Braun went crazy, and then the security guards grabbed him. So
that's crazy, brother.
The Bellows are going after the women's tag team belts.
Sadly.
It's almost as bad as the other news that I hear there's going to be 2 more pay-per-views in Saudi Arabia this year. My bowels are loosening. Stop it. Did you hear this stuff about the Rumble? It started at 10 p.m. local time, and there was a water shortage. Also, the next day, Sunday, it's not a day off there. And they had to build this new stadium because there was 4 games of soccer going on at the same time of the pay-per-view. Because apparently Riyadh season's all about spending money to bring events there.
Riyadh season 2030 is what it's fully called.
What, they're doing this every year till 2030?
No, it's like the plan was unveiled in like the mid-2010s as being like goals to reach before 2030 about about sports and tourism and overall economic diversification. Though if you do research, you realize it's not been successful because over 60% of Saudi Arabia's GDP still comes from oil exports, which was the whole reason they started trying to do this under Prince Mohammed bin Salman, who's the crown prince and prime minister, who's the one who killed who had a journalist executed.
Yeah, Khashoggi.
Yes, he's the one that killed the journalist. Fuck.
It's all right. Usually you're a fountain of misinformation. You're actually very interesting on this part here.
And so, that was his plan. But so far, it's not. It's just making things very annoying for those of us who try to watch pro wrestling and other combat sports, because it's not actually changing their economy.
No.
Once the oil runs out, the country collapses ultimately.
Yeah, the country's fucked.
Which is the whole reason they tried doing this they've tried to do this in the first place.
But they get everything, man. They get the Tyson Fury fights, UFC, WWE.
It's because the Saudi Arabians have massive amounts of cash reserves.
Yeah, they have that development fund.
Yes, which is directly linked to, that's the thing, when they, bid on these sporting events, it's ultimately, it's completely unequal because other cities, have to bid for a certain amount of money. I'm not entirely sure how it works normally, but they basically have a huge amount of their budget as a nation put into this development fund to push this. So that's why they get all these events, because they pay these organizations so much money.
Yeah. I could see, because they get $50 million for those crown jewel shows and shit. I think they got $100 million for this.
For what?
The Rumble. But they don't get the ticket sales. They don't get the ticket sale money. I was wrong about that. They get the $100 million and that's it. But they weren't going to make a fucking $100 million if they had it in the States. No way. So they're still making money.
Speaking of foreign wrestling shows, I was reading this thing right before we went on the air. Tony Khan once is eager to have AEW go to France.
Yeah, because WWE's been going there. Christ, since I was a kid, they've been going there.
Well, that's why they made up the European Championship when they started going to Europe and Germany.
Oh my God, that's one of the worst Raws ever, where they have the Owen versus Bulldog final, and it's in Berlin. The show looks terrible. It wasn't live. It was like tape delay, and the guys had to do the. Jim Cornette was one of the announcers. They had to do it back at the studio. It was terrible. Vince apparently lost it. And that's the show that led Russo to being all creative.
Why? Because everybody else got fired?
Well, no, because he was the only guy that told Vince that it was the shits.
Ultimately, that's how you gain.
I mean, Cornette and Pat did, but they were already on creative. Pat Patterson and Cornette.
Well, that's how you gain a real boss's respect. You speak out against them when they're doing shit wrong. Otherwise, they just think you're a yes man. They don't really respect you. It's like when you go to prison. It's like when you go to prison. You gotta pick the fight with the strongest guy in the yard.
Okay, Feats Lamana from Sopranos. He goes, I picked the biggest, blackest screw I saw. I said, what the fuck are you looking at? He goes, I went crazy all over his face. Motherfucker! Gotta love Robert Loggia in that. Robert Loggia was starting to get dementia when he was on that show, too. And he was still good on it. You know what I'm talking about, right? When he gets out of jail with Steve Buscemi, Tony Blundetto?
Yeah.
The old guy?
Yeah.
Who has he has the bakery.
But that's how you get respect in the can.
Yeah, because you know all about being in the can. You know all about being in the bathroom. You know about that can, not the regular can.
I was playing Prison Architect on Friday. But
what the hell's that? Is that one of them little fucking 2-bit games or whatever?
No, it's an actual real simulator, like a full simulation game. I used to play it when I was in middle school and
I heard of it. I just haven't played it.
You design your own prison.
I'm playing Star Wars Outlaws right now. I'm stuck on Kijimi trying to kill the Ashiga clan queen.
Did you buy it because I told you about it?
No, I got it for Christmas. I got it last Christmas for the Xbox, and I never bought the DLC. And then I heard it was going to be on the Switch too, with the DLC included for sale. And I asked for it for Christmas. I got it.
It's
a pretty cool game, though, ain't it? It's not bad. It's more like Red Dead Redemption, like Star Wars.
Yeah, and that's cool. I think it's different.
Yeah, I liked Jedi Fallen Order, but I did not like Jedi Survivor.
I got Jedi Survivor for Christmas, mainly because I saw how much you could dress up Cal Kestis with the different outfits.
Oh, you could go different ways of the Force, too. You can be an Inquisitor and all that shit. I've only scratched the surface of that game because I'm fucking stuck.
I also know that it's more open than the first game.
Yeah, that sucks. Just let me tell you that. It's too open. It's like when they took Assassin's Creed Black Flag, where you could take over boats, and then they made Rogue, where they could take over your boats. I'm like, I'm not interested in this.
And this is where you and I disagree, because I actually liked that, where people could board your boats.
Yeah, but it's ridiculous, dude. Black Flag may be the greatest game ever made. That's all I have to say.
It's not.
Have you ever played it? Have you played Black Flag?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yes, I have. The best Assassin's Creed game is Assassin's Creed Odyssey, because they made it into an actual RPG.
All right, before Assassin's Creed Odyssey, because that came out a while ago.
That came out when I was a freshman in high school.
All right, let's get back to wrestling.
I got the fucking collector's edition. I have the fucking statue up on my bookshelf.
Nice. Did you see?
I remember bragging about it.
Did you see that Ava quit?
In high school about it.
Ava quit the WWE. Thank God. After lowball contract offer.
And then she spoke out against ICE after, which proves that WWE censors their employees for making political opinions they don't like. Because first I saw someone say something like, maybe it's in their contract that they just can't talk about politics while they're there.
Bullshit.
And I said, okay, I can kind of understand that. But then, Roman came out and endorsed Trump last year. So...
Well, he might be a fucking... Dude, these people... I saw Sam Witwer, from Star Killer and does Maul and all that stuff for Star Wars, spoke out about that tweet with the Obamas looking like apes and said, I don't think I need to point this out, that this is wrong. And then some guy writes, it was at the end of the video, knock it off. So I said, Sam, don't waste your time arguing with these people on here. They're mentally ill.
You replied to Sam Witwer on Twitter. He's like an actual fucking celebrity.
I know. I said, don't bother arguing with these people on here. They're mentally ill. You have to be mentally ill to believe this shit.
Did he respond to you?
Not as of yet. He was like,
holy fucking shit.
He was like, Kenobi.
Kenobi!
Yeah, that's the best when he's in Rebels and they have the final fight with Obi-Wan.
Yeah, that's because Dave Filoni
His
heart is not creative and has to keep recycling the same ideas and all the shows.
First of all, this is the last non-related to wrestling thing we're talking about. You, who've not watched Ahsoka or Boba Fett or any of this other shit.
I refuse.
You don't know. But
I refuse to consume the material of the heresy published by the mouse.
All I have to say is, you sound like an asshole because you've never seen it. You don't know what you're talking about, much like a lot with wrestling. You run the dick licker and worry about it later.
Sing of the day.
The chicanery.
Mandalorian is good. Ahsoka was good. I didn't watch Skeleton Crew. The Acolyte was ass. I'll tell you that right now. That was terrible.
No, I actually like the Acolyte.
You are a fucking idiot. You're a fucking moron if you did.
No, I haven't seen it, but I'm going to tell you why I like it. Because the Acolyte, when the Acolyte came out, they released a bunch of new Acolyte-related items on the SWTOR shop, and one of them was this really cool robe. So that's why I like the Acolyte.
You're basing everything you like about something you used in a non-realistic fashion. You're an asshole, I swear. The show is terrible. The only way you can watch it is that not Obi-Wan Kenobi channel where they piss on it the whole time. That makes it bearable.
How about the Kenobi show? I heard that show is ass.
That show was good, too, I thought.
Oh, God, you just fucking watch.
I know what I like. Andor, both seasons of Andor were good.
You've reached the point in your life where you just like anything that makes you nostalgic for better times.
That's not true. The Acolyte was horrible. And I never watched Skeleton Crew. So
it's like you're going to be pissed off. It's like you're probably excited for that fucking He-Man movie.
Of course I am. I love He-Man. The Masters of the Universe.
Okay, so we get back to talking about built sweaty men in underwear.
Yeah, speaking of He-Man, you need a big buff guy with a Dutch boy haircut. That was the most ridiculous thing I ever saw.
That's actually what I'm writing. That actually might be my undergraduate thesis about built sweaty men in underwear, writing about homosexuality among the Greeks.
Hello, Frisco.
But Ava did tell Ice to fuck off after leaving WWE. Her partner was also released, which may have led to her decision, but it looks like a personal decision.
Who's her partner?
I don't know. More of the vein of Foley and Jesse Ventura lately, being WWE has close ties to the Trump admin.
Yeah, some people think that Foley's going to go work for AEW. I hope he doesn't.
Yeah, I don't think they need it. I mean, like, you want to bring him in for an appearance, fine. Like, but I don't think we need to keep bringing him in, like, make him a talent.
No, because he's got head damage. He can't remember his lines.
Oh, by the way, they just released Halftime Heat. That match I was telling you about, it's on YouTube right now on the WWE Vault.
Oh, yeah. I saw that. Someone posted it on. That Vault channel posts a lot of stuff.
It's good, dude. Especially when you can convert it and steal it like I've been doing. That's where I got the Wrestling Classic. Right now I'm watching.
Is that the first ever pay-per-view?
Yeah, I'm watching Chris Hero versus CM Punk in that 90-minute 2 out of 3 falls match in that converted gas station in IWA Mid-South.
You hate IWA Mid-South, I thought.
Yeah, but a lot of good guys in the early 2000s came out of there. Nick Iapiccolo, or Nick Lopiccolo, I don't know how I wrote it here, the agent for CM Punk and McIntyre, has been let go by Paradigm after doxing Tony Khan burner account.
He wasn't doxing him, it was just for making a fool out of himself.
Well, that's fine. And
I told you how that account's fake.
Yeah, I don't even care. Corey Graves is now a college professor at Park Point University, teaching live sports production. Says TKO is very open to people stepping outside of traditional roles. Personally, I'd rather them all stick to wrestling.
Yeah, I don't know how much you can learn from a college class taught by Corey Graves.
Especially a guy who retired for too many concussions, didn't he?
Yeah. Was he any good as a wrestler?
I never saw him. By the time I started watching NXT, he was already retired.
Because I know that him and Neville, he was known as at the time, they were in a tag team. They were NXT tag champs.
But I think he calls or retires on the first NXT show when Triple H takes over. So it's been like a good 12 years since he wrestled. He wrestled a Ring of Honor too.
NXT before Triple H. I thought Triple H always ran NXT.
No, NXT was like NXT before Triple H was
like
horrible.
A game show.
It was a game show at one point. Then it was like a wrestling challenge type show. It was awful.
And then they basically made it into like a super indie, just signing a bunch of people from Ring of Honor and PWG in Japan.
But it was better when we had indies, when people would pass through there. Like, remember I told you, Samoa Joe goes and fights Jay Briscoe, Ring of Honor, then shows up at NXT. Jushin Liger does an appearance there, does an appearance in NXT. Liv Morgan attacks Steph Vakir on the 212-26 Raw. Looks like they're headed for a collision at WrestleMania.
Play the sound effect.
Joe Hendry wins the NXT title on 2-3. Beat Ricky Saints, I know one of your favorites, in a ladder match with a ridiculous finish. Ridiculous finish.
He pushed them off. I saw that.
No, but they were going back and fucking forth forever. And why would you put Joe in there if he's not going to win? I mean, this isn't TNA after all. They know how to book over here. Kind of. Yeah. Per Sean Ross Sapp, asshole, Jericho is not a free agent and is still under contract to AEW. That's what I thought.
Why is Tony even signing all these people? That's the thing that people think is that, like, Jericho was getting paid millions of dollars, and now Tony's signing all these people with the money he was spending on Jericho.
I don't know, dude.
Was that any good at Jericho show?
I wasn't really watching it. That was like 2009. I wasn't really watching. So, I mean, I imagine it was probably funny, because the two of them are funny.
Yeah, I just remember watching Kim Justice's newest video about wrestling Nepo babies.
Oh, with George Lewis, we were talking about that?
No. He made they made another one.
Part two?
Second part.
Who'd they do in this one?
Horace Hogan, who has the 5-star match that I told you about.
I do have that match, too. I went back and checked. I do have it.
There's the match with that. Alberto Del Rio.
Oh, because he's Dos Caras and Mil Mascaras' nephew, yeah.
Yeah, and that's the only reason he's gotten anywhere. Scott Putski.
Oh, he didn't do jack shit. You're going to put him on there when the fucking top thing he ever did was he might have main evented an episode of the Global Wrestling Federation once? God, who else?
I got to open up my phone and check.
Yeah, now I have to look. I'm interested.
Because they put them all on the thumbnail. So
yeah, I know. They do that with everything that he does.
Where is it? Here we go. Kim Justice Wrestling Road. It is, and then this one Japanese guy who is I didn't know, and then some guy from the territories.
Oh, I'll have to watch it. Because I haven't watched the Kim Justice thing in a while.
Scott Putski.
Ivan Putski's kid. He was fucking terrible, dude. He was in the WWF too.
Scott Putski or Ivan Putski?
Ivan Putski was okay. Scott Putski was not. Why even side Rusev if you're going to put him on main event? Jesus Christ. I saw that on Reddit the other day.
That's what they done with the fucking Motor City Machine Guns. They put them on main event. Jesus Christ
on the fucking cross. When I saw it, I was like, that poor bastard.
Like, main event is the shit that they fucking put on before.
I didn't know it was still on till you told me. Shelton Benjamin had his 20th anniversary on there. Fuck all that. I'd rather you forget who I was. Like the Triple H 2010 likeness in 2K26. Did you see that fat bastard? Holy God.
Yeah.
He's fat. When he stopped doing roids, I think, for a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about, and he just loses all of his definition.
Oh, we're going to put it up on the screen. Don't you worry. Ray Leverkusen has been signed by WWE per Fightful. I think she's like a UFC fighter or something.
Goody.
Yeah, I know you're very excited. Main event for Elimination Chamber in Chicago will be Punk versus Balor. But you know he's not going to lose it. You know he's not going to lose. He's got Roman waiting. And it's Elimination Chamber. Nobody ever wins a title in Elimination Chamber. Ever.
No, people win title shots at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, or they get disappointed at Elimination Chamber. You only win the title at WrestleMania or SummerSlam.
Well, that's what happens now.
No, it's pretty much been like that. It was only ever WrestleMania when I was a kid.
No, well, now, like with Triple H's booking, titles only ever change hands twice a year.
The first 3 WrestleManias, Hogan never lost. The 4th one was a tournament. 5th one, Hogan beat Savage, so there was a change. 6, Warrior beat Hogan. 7,
Warrior.
8, 9, there was
people were saying, somebody on Reddit said that Jade Cargill is the modern day Ultimate Warrior, but a woman, and then someone else responded saying that was an insult to the Ultimate Warrior. Because at least when the Ultimate Warrior spoke, people listened.
Yeah, but it's not a compliment saying like.
It's not assault. Girl place, not floor here. Not to ask, but just to give. Not to want, but just to say. Say them for the Warriors in the veins.
All right, I'm going to forget you did that. You know, the masked man was Grayson Waller in Saudi Arabia? He was a similar build of Rollins. No, I got that on good authority. I forget from where, but it wasn't no, like, shit site.
Husky. Just that name, Scott Husky.
All right. Let's go through some miscellaneous here. Sandman's going to retire. Final match is going to be at Joey Janela's Spring Break 10 on 4/17 in Vegas.
Is Joey Janela going to kill somebody again like he killed Sabu?
I don't think he's going to stop till he kills somebody. And you didn't answer me. Do you want to go to Atlantic City St. Patty's Day weekend to see Marco Stunt come out of retirement?
Why the fuck would I want to do that?
I don't know. It could be something to do. And America's Most Wanted reunited on the Indies, winning the Atomic Legacy Wrestling Tag Team titles.
Right, how fat is Chris Harris now?
I don't know. I'll have to get a picture of him up there.
Fat Chris Harris.
All right, let's get into the AEW, because you said you have guest the programs this week, don't you?
I have 9. I was trying to get an even 10, but I couldn't find a 10th.
Now they have dates?
Yes.
Okay.
Most of them do.
All right, well, only ask me the ones that have dates, because if not, it's not worth it. So, all right, on to the AEW news. Powerhouse Hobbs' counteroffer was surprisingly high, say sources. Was a 5-year deal that would have had him making the same or more as the founding members of AEW. And honestly, I don't think he was worth that.
Neither do I, but maybe Tony had a plan for him.
He's the kind of guy, like, he leaves AEW, you don't even notice if somebody doesn't tell you.
Like, maybe it was a thing where Tony was like, listen, like, I'll pay you this much more money, and I'll give you a push.
And you know you'll get less dates, because they don't do a lot of house shows at all.
Well, yeah, well, they don't do any. No, they tried doing a couple. They did like a handful. They basically tested it out.
How do you not know how to do a house show for wrestling?
No, like they wanted to see whether or not, like I guess they made money off of it, or whether or not doing it was worth it. You know?
Yeah, I mean, so all you really have to do is you work a couple times a week for AEW, and they do throw a lot of money at you, so I don't see why anybody wouldn't want to go to their own TV. If they weren't on TV, it would be another story. So. Clark Connors.
It's not like you're going to work. It's not like you're going to work for JCW.
Yeah, please. I can't get over, like, I subscribe to their Reddit just so I can see what's going on. I'm not impressed.
What, JCW has their own subreddit?
Well, yeah, but somebody keeps putting stuff up there. And, like, Russo's got his office backstage and people bust in and everything. I'm like, this is awful.
Are the actual, like, Insane Clown Posse there?
I don't know. If they were, every time I saw them, I would just change the channel anyway, so.
Why do you, God, you fucking hate the Insane Clown Posse so much for no good reason.
Look at them. That's the reason. They're fucking clowns, dude. Like, they're legitimate
They're juggalos.
clowns.
They're called juggalos. They're not
Jerk-offs is
gang.
what they're
They're
called.
a family.
Jerk-offs. Jerk-off Championship Wrestling, it should be called. If they get on TV, I'll eat my words, but it has to be better than public access.
The only time I'd be willing to go to one of their shows is if you and I both went in full Insane Clown Posse makeup.
I would have to, because I don't want anybody knowing who I am there. I'd have to wear I'll wear a mask. How about that? Yeah, we'll get clown masks. How's that? We'll look for JCW shows in the area, and we'll get clown masks.
Where do they do shows? Didn't they do a show in Colorado? You were telling me last week?
Yeah, at the Summit fucking, Sisters of Mercy Hall or some shit. Probably hit
the Masonic Hall where NWA Solid was.
Yeah, I'd like to see how many they drew. But anyway, if you want to go to a show, fine.
All over!
We'll get
Get all over.
We'll get clown masks and we'll go. And we'll document it, how bad it is, and talk about it on the show. Clark.
That rhymed.
Oh, really? Clark Connors is officially All Elite after he showed up at that 131 Collision. His contract with New Japan was up. See, you got rid of Powerhouse Hobbs, you got Clark Connors, and nobody seemed to notice. So.
Yeah, put him on Collision. He'll do something.
MJF, I can't believe that show's hanging on by a short, trimmed pubic hair is all I got to say.
No, it's not.
It does horrible. It was better than Rampage, but Rampage was doing dookie. So
yeah, well, Rampage was on Friday nights at 10. After Perfect Strangers.
MJF posts $1,000 bounty for the Don Callis family. Starts off if Mark Davis breaks Hangman's neck. Obviously, that didn't happen because Mark Davis is a loser.
Well, I mean, he could sit on Hangman's neck and the sheer weight would break, but...
I want to see Nia Jax fight Mark Davis.
Oh, God, who would win? If Mark Davis was a woman, you'd be talking about how hot she was.
But yeah, the more facial hair, the better. Hangman Adam Page defends his picture with Marty Scurll. I didn't even know that was Marty when I saw that picture because they were talking about it on Reddit. And I didn't even know that.
Hangman gave a good answer. He basically said, it's a personal thing. Just because I hang out with someone doesn't mean I defend everything they do,
What was the thing with Marty, that he was like sexually inappropriate with somebody?
He had sex with a 16-year-old while she was intoxicated.
But did he know she was 16?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty bad. I don't think I could. I don't know.
Or I don't know if that's ever. I mean, I'm sure he did, but also like in England, the thing is that he wasn't arrested for it because in England the age of consent is 16. But there's also the fact that she was intoxicated, which means you're unable to consent to sexual activity.
It's more of a rape thing and not an underage thing. Okay, well that's still scummy.
Well, it's both. If he was in the United States, he would have gotten arrested.
Yeah, but he wasn't. But it's the fact that he did while she was intoxicated. Okay. I never knew.
Him and Michael Elgin are two people I get mixed up because they both had big careers in New Japan at one point, and they both went downhill.
Michael Elgin, man, I remember when he won the Ring of Honor title. He was a champ. He was a good baseball player too, Michael Elgin. He was going to play for the Blue Jays or something.
Yeah, well then he went crazy too. He got arrested for like shoplifting in Japan, half naked or something.
Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, you get hit in the head a lot. All those chair shots to the head those years those guys took. Yeah. Even over in the Indies were still doing it in the 2010s.
Chair shots?
To the head? Absolutely. Yeah, Elgin beat Adam Cole at one of the pay-per-views I ordered in like 2014 or 15. I can't remember. And he won the G1 one year, I think, Elgin.
No, that's impossible. No, he may have gone to the finals, but he definitely didn't win.
That's right. He's the only... Because the only two North Americans are other than Japanese. You're right.
What was that? What the fuck was that?
What happened? What game are you playing now?
Did you do anything to the fucking microphone? What are you doing over there?
Nothing.
Oh God! I guess it's this high pitched squeal. Oh my God!
I didn't hear a thing, dude.
What the fuck was that?
You're going all Zodiac Killer on me. Knock it off.
What do you mean all Zodiac Killer? What the fuck does that mean?
Watch the movie. Ricochet said the 5 years he spent on WWE main roster tarnished his wrestling legacy. I said I would agree. They didn't know or care what to do with him.
Yeah, I mean, he fucking sucked over there, right? He didn't do. He wasn't worth a squirrel fart, as you would say.
He was okay when he first came in because you were excited that he came in.
It was an NXT too.
Yeah, but I mean, he made it to the main roster, but he was like, you'd be like, he would come into the Rumble. You're like, oh yeah, he's still there.
And now in AEW, he's a great heel.
Yeah, but nobody saw that coming. They were. It's a happy accident. Remember when he stabbed fucking Swerve in the head with those barber scissors? Oh shit!
Oh yeah, that was great because that was on Raw.
I will bet you Moxley booked that. So much blood, man.
too. Fuck shit up.
Sean Ross Sapp said AEW has made a slew of signings that have not been made public yet. But even if they were worth anything, wouldn't we know about it?
Maybe they're holding them back for like Revolution, the next big pay-per-view, or Grand Slam Australia, or something.
I don't know. I mean, I still think we would hear something about it. All right, and lastly, we're going to do a show using the Virtual Pro Wrestling World War mod, AEW versus WWE, and possibly some.
What game is this for? Virtual Pro Wrestling World War. What game is that?
It's Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 for the old N64.
What made that? Ukes?
But it's the World War texture mod, which means they have like high-res textures in it to put over it, so it looks better than the older ones did. It's one of those things I have on my computer.
It's crazy, brother.
Yeah, and so we're looking at people like Bryan Danielson, Jon Moxley, the Young Bucks. I don't know. Iconoclast is going to book the whole thing. I sent him the roster. It's going to be done in Japan.
Yeah, I didn't do it yet.
It's going to be part of the No Mercy Monday on the DTSSN channel here. So,
No Mercy Monday.
Yeah, I do No Mercy matches every Monday. I do one or two, and I put real commentary in it or something like that. Like I'm doing.
What do you mean real commentary? You commentate over it?
No, I rip commentary from similar matches and put it behind it. Like I did New Jack versus, like when I did ECW Massacre on 34th Street 2000, I did Angel versus New Jack, and I picked the commentary from the actual match, and you could hear Joey Styles talking, but you could hear the music playing too.
Joey Styles?
Booker, man. Speaking of Booker, what are these guest programs you got to stump me with, supposedly?
All right. Some of these are really fucking old.
All right, well, just tell me, give me the ones that only have dates. That's
all right, let me open these up. Recently saved. What's the okay, first one. Let's see. I have to zoom in here to see the card here. Okay, Joe Turner versus Klondike Bill.
Oh, this is old.
You know who those guys are?
I know who Klondike Bill is, yeah.
Jack Evans, not that one, versus Tio Tio.
Oh, God. Never heard of either one of them.
Ronnie Garvin versus Charlie Fulton.
Ronnie Garvin versus Charlie Fulton?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. That messes... Hold on a second. Ronnie Garvin, Charlie Fulton. Charlie Fulton was a fucking WCW jobber in the early days. Okay. Keep going. Keep going.
Tag match. Professor Malenko and Steve Strong versus Johnny Weaves and Ken Patera.
Sure, that's not Johnny Weaver.
No, it says Weaves. Weaves.
Only one I remember is Johnny Weaver. He was big in the Mid-Atlantic territory. Go ahead.
And the special challenge bout, Rufus R. Jones versus Blackjack Mulligan.
Oh, Christ. All right. Is that it?
Yeah, that's the card.
All right. We are either in North Carolina or Florida. Am I right on either one of those? And I'll try to pick it.
I'm not entirely sure.
What do you mean you're not entirely sure? How am I supposed to win here if you're not entirely sure?
I don't know the exact boundaries of the territories.
Okay. All right, then I'll just guess.
Where's
Mid-Atlantic is like Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina.
Okay, yes. It's Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling.
All right, so I got that right.
Stoke Exhibition Hall.
Now I'm going to say Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling. I have to get the year, and if I get where it is, well, I can't get where it is because you told me already.
I didn't.
All right, don't tell me again though. As long as you got a location and a year, we'll figure it out. All right, I'm going to say Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling, 1981.
Yeah.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
I was going to say, you know how I got 1981? Because Boris Malenko was still wrestling. He was big in Florida and Kentucky. He was a manager for...
God damn it, all my books just fucking fell off my desk.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, so just give me a second. I guess let me just...
Go ahead, that's one for me there.
All right, we got 8 others.
All right, keep them going. We got 20 minutes left if we make it that far.
Okay. This one's kind of cut off a bit. Ricky Gibson versus the Golden Hawk.
Ricky Gibson. Robert Gibson's brother.
He had a brother?
Or kayfabe brother, I guess. But no, there was a Robert and Ricky Gibson before the Rock and Roll Express. They couldn't have been much worse than the Rock and Roll Express.
Ken Lucas versus Steve Lawler.
Okay.
The British Bulldogs versus the Paffas.
The Paffos?
No, not the Paffos, the Paffas.
Spell it.
EOFFAS.
Okay.
And the main event, blank championship match.
Yeah, don't
Eddie
tell me.
Sullivan versus Bruiser Bob Sweet-Tan.
Oh, Christ.
What?
This is a shit one. You said the British Bulldogs, right?
Yeah.
Well, that could only be Stampede, WWF, All Japan, or... Holy Christ. I don't know. I'm going to go Stampede Wrestling, 1984.
Nope.
What is it?
NWA territory at the Houston County Farm Center.
NWA Houston. What's the date?
The year's cut off.
But what, I'm going to say it's around 1980. I don't know. NWA Houston? Before it was the WWF?
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, I'm 1-1.
The Gulf Coast Championship match.
Oh, Gulf Coast Championship. So that's it. God, I never knew the Bulldogs were there. You got me with one. Gulf Coast Championship Wrestling was like on the panhandle of Florida, where Florida and Alabama meet.
Yeah, well, this was in Houston County, so.
Yeah, but I don't know what the Gulf Coast means, but Gulf Coast Championship Wrestling was from over there. All right, you got me with one. Right. Keep going.
Okay. This one I have an exact date, town, and year.
Hit me with it, brother.
Manson versus Turner.
Manson versus...
Arakawa and Great Saki versus Bull Eagle and Mike Snyder.
Oh, my God. Who are these people? Go ahead.
Heenan versus Pepper Gomez in a Mexican death match.
Heenan versus Pepper Gomez?
Yeah.
All right. All right. I think I know where we are. Go ahead.
Dick the Bruiser versus Jimmy Valiant.
We are in the... We're in the Indianapolis area, aren't we? Indiana?
Yes.
Yeah, the WWE.
Elkhart, Indiana.
Yeah, it's the WWA
Yes,
Dick the Bruiser territory that he ran. All right, and the main event was... What was that?
Bruiser had his own territory?
Yeah, he had Indianapolis, and above that, the Sheik had Detroit, and I think they... AWA shared with them and stuff, so... Or they would
God, these territories, they're like fucking mob families.
Oh, I know. You
like
had Indiana where Dick the Bruiser was. You go down to Kentucky. You had the Paphos bordering on Memphis with, Jerry Jarrett and stuff like that. I don't remember who ran Gulf Coast. But
and the NWA was like the National Crime Syndicate.
Yeah, but not all of them were in the NWA. Like Bill Watson, Mid-South wasn't an NWA, and neither was ICW. They were outlaws.
State Championship Wrestling?
No, International Championship Wrestling. The Paphos ran it in Kentucky.
Also, weren't the Von Erichs at one point outlaw promotion?
Yeah, after they left the NWA in '86, and that's when they went down to shitter. But wait a minute, the main event was Dick the Bruiser against Jimmy Valiant?
Or Jim Valiant, if that's a different person.
No, it's the same one, I think. All right, we already said it's the Indianapolis territory.
Yeah.
1975.
Oh, 74.
Damn it.
February
I was going to say 74. Fuck.
February 2nd, 74, the Northside Gym, Elkhart, Indiana.
Yeah. I could tell the territory. The minute you said Heenan and Pepper Gomez, I knew it was Indiana. I didn't have to hear it. All right. Keep it, brother.
Okay. This one's from a newspaper, actually.
Oh, yeah, it's probably from like 1912. I don't know anybody. Prick. You're such a dick. Go ahead.
Okay, so these 4 ones at the bottom just have last names. For
That's fine. Well, I'll do the best I can. But you got a date and everything in an area?
Yes.
All right, hit it.
Ladd versus LaMarco.
That's Ernie
Manson
Ladd.
versus Boles.
Wait. Who?
Manson and Boles.
Oh, my God. Keep it going, you son of a bitch. The only one I'm writing down who I know.
Cortez versus Alexi.
Hercules Cortez?
Jimmy Valiant versus Guerrero. Mark. Okay, now the way this is formatted makes it a bit hard for me to see.
Good.
6-man tag team match. Oh wait, no, there's a match before that. Dillinger versus Turner. Then there's 6-man tag team match. Billy Red Cloud, Chief Bold Eagle, and Cowboy Bob Ellis versus Mitsu Arakawa, Higo Hamaguchi, and Mark Manson.
All right.
And then the Battle of the Century, Dick the Bruiser, the world's most dangerous wrestler versus Ernie the King Ladd.
All right. Again, we're in Indianapolis, aren't we?
Yes, exactly, in Indianapolis.
Yeah. All right. And it's Ernie Ladd.
Yeah, so the WWA. Got that.
Okay. I'm going to say 1976?
Nope.
When? When's the date?
73.
Damn it. I was going to go 71 originally. Motherfucker.
February 3rd, 1973, Indianapolis, Indiana, at the Expo Center.
You can always figure, if you've read about this as much as I have, you can always realize the territory when you hear a couple people, but the years is what's tough. You got to think about, especially in the territories, guys could have been anywhere. You know what I mean? So, all right. Keep going. I'm 1-3.
I got a good bit left. Okay, so this one doesn't have any pictures, so I don't know who any of these guys could be. Assassin number 1 versus Guy Markov.
Who?
Assassin number 1. No, Markov, not Markov.
Markov, Markoff?
Yes.
Chris Markov?
Guy Markov.
Okay, I don't know who to find. I know who Assassin number 1 is, but I don't know who the other guy is.
Tag team match: Chris Markov and Angelo Poffo versus Wilbur Snyder and Moose Stolak.
Moose Cholak. I know who that is. Hold on.
That's a Shanghai Pierce level name.
Yeah, but that's his fucking real name. It's Moose Cholak and Wilbur Snyder.
Yes, that's what I just fucking said.
Don't be mean. Go.
See, and that's the whole match. I mean, that's the whole card.
All right. I believe we're in Chicago.
No.
Damn it. It's the AWA, though. Where is it?
No, this isn't the AWA. This isn't the AWA.
Damn it, it's not? I thought Markov and Poffo and Wilbur Snyder were a giveaway.
No, this is the WWA. We're still in Indiana.
What did you find, a fucking WWA site or something? All right, it's a WWA. This is early, though. This is 1966.
67.
Damn it! Fuck!
Goldberg! Why me?
22! Oh, man! Don't make me have to put it up again. It's too fun.
Oh my! What happened to my car? Goldberg! Where are you? Goldberg! Goldberg! Goldberg!
Hey Moses, where's my car, man?
Space 22, man.
22.
22! Oh man! Oh man! Oh man! Oh man! Goldberg! Where are you? Why me? Why me? Why me?
I put it in the show last week again. I was cracking myself up when I heard it because I forgot I put it in.
That shit is so fucking funny.
Oh my God! When he jumps up on the car, or what's left of it.
Goldberg!
Why me? All right, I'm 1 for 5 here. Go ahead.
Yeah, you fucking suck at this.
You shut up.
Okay. I have to...
Just do whatever you got
down
to
here.
You're making me angry.
Bravo and Bill Dromo. No, that's not the first match. First match, Ron Starr versus Abe Jacobs.
Abe Jacobs, former Israeli heavyweight champion in the 50s.
Dino Bravo and Bill Dromo versus Von Steiger and Gio McCreary.
God, I think I know where we are, but...
Blank Tag Championship, Eddie Graham and Jerry Briscoe versus Bob Roop and Bob Orton Jr.
Ooh. Go ahead.
Blank title match, Billy Robinson versus the champion Frank Gudish.
Frank Gudish. That's Bruiser Brody.
It is?
Yeah. Before he used
and the main event, Texas Bull Rope match, Dusty Rhodes versus King Curtis.
We're in Florida.
Yeah.
Mid-70s, it's all it is. 1975.
76.
Ah! I'm so close! I'm so close on all of them. Fuck off.
Do you want to guess the city?
Is it the Homer Hesterly Armory?
No.
Damn it. Where is it?
Sarasota, Florida at the Robarts Arena.
All I have to say to that is... Oh, that was not a good one.
Are any of these cards good? Like, quality-wise?
Oh, I think so. Dude, the fact that you're stopping me, or I'm getting close though. So at least I know I'm not a horse's ass here. So all right, I'm 1 for 6.
Okay, Aaron Von Ratschke versus Sailor Art Thomas.
Wow. Okay.
Pretty Boy Bobby Heenan versus Billy Red Cloud.
Okay.
And Dick the Bruiser versus Blackjack Lanza.
Jesus Christ, did you raid the Indianapolis Wrestling Archive?
I found these on Reddit. The person just kept posting these.
This is totally the WWA, and it's Pretty Boy Bobby Heenan. So it's the Indianapolis territory of the WWA, right?
Yeah.
All right, 1972.
Holy shit, you actually got the year.
Hey!
It is in the WWA, but it is not in Indiana.
All right, well, I got the territory right. Where is it? Where's the show? Is it in... Hold on. Because I get extra points if I get the town, right? It's not Indianapolis. It's in... I don't know. Tell me where the town is.
The town is Detroit, Michigan.
Oh, he was probably co-running with the Sheik. Because the Sheik ran Detroit. You know, at Cobo Hall.
He was muscling in on someone else's territory, it looks like.
Well, that was, the Sheik used to run Cobo Hall. Remember where Hulk Hogan threw the Giant off of? Jesus fucking Christ almighty.
What?
No, when Hogan threw the Giant off of the fucking, the roof of Cobo Hall after the fucking, the monster truck tractor pull.
Yeah, I was just reading about that last night.
I just watched it a couple months ago I watched it. WCW Vault had shit up in October.
And then he comes out covered in seaweed.
Oh my God, they were about to call the match, because the Giant's dead because he fell 50 fucking stories off the top of a building. Then he just comes in it was like when Piper swam from Alcatraz. It was horrible. Don't insult my intelligence. I'm in college at the time. I'm 20 years old. What the fuck?
Okay, next match.
Next card.
Yeah, next card. Steve Byrne versus Von Steiger.
Von Wagner?
Jack, take those stupid sunglasses off. We're inside.
I listened to the show the other week when you were waiting. I was proud of you that you were waiting outside the locker room, in case he came out. But the fact that the Temple AD guy, whose name was Von Wagner, and you're an ass, was hysterical. That's one of the funniest stories fucking ever, man. All right, keep going. Von Wagner versus who? Von Steiger?
Okay, wait, now I have to open my phone back up. It's locked. Omar Negro versus Rip Hawk.
Ooh, Rip Hawk.
Cyclone Negro versus Roger Kirby.
I think I know who Roger Kirby is. That's not like the name that's like, it's an early.
And then the main match, Frank Gudish and King Curtis versus Dino Bravo and Bill Dromo.
Oh my God. This is not the WWA.
This is not the WWE.
Okay. Dino Bravo and Frank Gudish.
Yeah.
Are we in Canada anywhere?
No.
Damn it. Hold on. I didn't give you my final answer. I guess I'm fucking around here. All right. I'm going to say Florida.
Yeah.
It's Frank Gudish. So this has got to be like 1973.
Wrong.
What's the year?
76.
Ah, really? I thought he was Bruiser by then. I was going pre-1974 because of him using the name Frank Gudish.
NWA, February 6, 1976, at the National Guard Armory in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Yep. That's the Fort Homer Hesterly Armory that I just spoke of originally.
And our I believe, wait, let me check. Is this the last one? Boom, boom, bag of oranges, Peter. Hit your kids with them. They don't leave a mark.
That's words to live by. I'm writing that down.
That's from Family Guy.
Kid, I heard Peter. I knew you didn't come up with it.
Last card. Here we go.
All right, I gotta get I'm 2-6 here. So go ahead.
Holy shit! This is actually a huge fucking card.
All right.
Because there's a battle royal. Blank title match. Greg Gagne versus Tommy Wildfire Rich.
Yeah. This is
Sergeant
not in the AWA, I'll tell you that right now. Go ahead.
Sergeant Slaughter versus Colonel De Beers.
Oh, that could be wrong.
Blank tag match. Bad Company versus Olympic great Ken Patera and the Z-Man Tom Zink. What?
Tom Zink. I was just talking about him earlier. He's dead, you know that?
Tag team action. Dusty Rhodes and Wahoo McDaniel versus Larry Zbyszko and Manny Fernandez.
God, this is the late days of the AWA.
And then Battle Royal for the championship. We only have the top 10 here, and it says plus top 10 other contenders.
Go ahead, just give me the top 10.
American Dream Dusty Rhodes, The Living Legend Larry Zbyszko, Ken Patera, Sergeant Slaughter, Colonel De Beers, Wahoo McDaniel, Manny Fernandez, Brad Rinnigans, Greg Gagne, Don Morocco, and 10 other contenders.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to say we're in the AWA.
Okay.
Because I can tell by Slaughter versus De Beers. Because De Beers never did anything outside of Minneapolis. And you had Patera in there. But Dusty being in there throws a kink in it because he could have only passed through there in the dying days because he was with the NWA from the 70s until 88, and he was the booker, and then he got fired. He doesn't go into WWF until 89 with the plumber skits. So I'm going to say this would have
doo-doo is good for me, then doo-doo is good for you.
I'm going to say this is going to be somewhere, it's in the AWA somewhere in early 1989.
Yes.
Ah, I knew it. What's the date?
February 7th, 1989.
That's right, because he wouldn't come in until the summer, and I think he feuds with the... I don't think he comes into WWF until July.
Okay.
I got 3 right and 6 wrong.
And then this was in St. Paul, Minnesota.
I was figuring it was going to be in Minnesota somewhere. I wasn't going to try to guess. I'm just so happy I got another one right.
ESPN TV Spectacular.
Yeah, the Bulldogs came in there, too, after SummerSlam 88. They stopped in there because I have it on my computer. Them against the Rock and Rolls.
The Rock and Roll Express?
Yeah, they passed through. They both passed through at the same time.
When Moxley kidnapped them?
You go to hell. Ricky Morton shit all over him. Just like Vince
No, it was, I don't think you have the balls.
And he didn't. Yeah, remember when who'd they try to get to drink bleach?
That was Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, but remember that? I always cracked up because they put the funnel in. I'm like, why? Did Tony say you can't get anything on the carpet? It's like concrete back there anyway. You bunch of assholes.
Actually, coming up soon at Grand Slam, they have a big match they're doing a hair versus hair match.
Ooh, I love that. Lucha de Apuesto.
They're doing a mixed tag hair versus hair where the person that takes the fall has to shave their head. It is Tony and Orange Cassidy versus Tony Storm and Orange Cassidy versus Marina Shafir and Wheeler Yuta.
Oh, God, you know who's going to win that. First of all, Wheeler needs a haircut and probably doesn't make a lot of money.
No, but could you imagine if Tony shaved her head?
Oh, I could imagine her doing it. I thought it was about Bill Dundee's wife, right? Bill Dundee and Jerry Lawler were feuding. They were going to have a hair versus hair match. But they put it in there that the wife was going to have to get her hair shaved, too. And she didn't want to do it, so Bill drove her out to town, and he goes, you see that house there? He goes, I just bought it with the money. He goes, I'm going to buy that house with the money we're going to make Friday night or Monday night, wherever it was at the Mid-South Coliseum. He goes, but you got to shave your head, too. She did it. You know, he said he never got hurt ever in 30-some years, unless it was part of an angle. He never got hurt, Bill Dundee.
That's bullshit.
I don't know, man. They were a lot more, I mean, there wasn't as much high-flying stuff back then, man. I mean, they bled a lot, but it wasn't like... No, it wasn't like that. Now, I watched Hulk Hogan's debut at Madison Square Garden earlier today from 1979 against this fat little Puerto Rican guy named Harry Valdez. He beat the ever-loving shit out of this guy. But he had the atomic bomb hair shaved in his chest.
He was Sterling Golden.
No, he came under the name Hulk Hogan, but yeah, he was right up from Georgia.
He was in Georgia? I thought he was in the AWA.
No, he came up. I think he got trained in Florida, was in Georgia, Gulf Coast, or it was Southeastern Championship Wrestling. Then he came up to Georgia, then he went to the WWF, and he had his, for 79 and 80, he had his little run with Andre until like 81. Because I was trying to look for the spear chucking promo with Tony Atlas, but I couldn't find it. I know I sent it to you. I know, but I think I actually have it somewhere, like the whole thing, the whole feud. Because Atlas was the last guy to pin him until like 1990 in the ring. Because Atlas was a brick fucking shithouse, dude. He's still in good shape. And no, but then he went to the AWA in 81, and he was there until like 83. And then the rest is history with the WWF.
That's crazy, and then he went to WCW.
Yes. And had a better career as a heel than he did as a good guy, if you think about it. But, well. I told Kevin about the vault the other day, the WWE vault, while he was working, and he's like, I should be working, but now all I want to do is watch wrestling from the 80s. He goes, holy shit, they got rock and wrestling on here? I'm like, ew, why? Why would you care? It's just god-awful.
They have rock and wrestling?
Yeah, they just put them on. That's why dude, when I got the intro the one week I did it, that's where I got it from, the WWE Vault channel.
Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling. You used to watch that, didn't you?
Yeah, very rarely. But you got to understand, dude. Wrestling in like 1984 or whatever was fucking everywhere. Kids were getting toys taken from school that they were bringing with them, and they would have like Ricky Steamboat, or all the black kids would buy JYD. You know, like nobody was buying him in my neighborhood. So JYD sucked, dude. I'm sorry, it's got nothing to do with him being black. He just sucked. He sucked. He didn't suck as bad as Coco, but your grandfather hated Coco Beware. Your grandfather fucking hated him.
High energy.
Because he never won. He hated him. Because you always had these jobbers on at the beginnings of the matches. You had Coco Beware, Sam Houston, Jake the Snake's little brother. He sucked too. Dangerous Danny Davis. Pete Doherty, the Duke of Dorchester, who became a commentator later. The what?
It's like the Duchess of Dudleyville. The Duke.
That's where they would announce him. The Duke of Dorchester, Pete Doherty. He sucked. Barry Horowitz, Iron Mike Sharp.
Horowitz wins!
What?
when he beat Skip.
Oh, that was actually good.
The Body does Skip and Dip, right?
Skip and Zip, yeah. And Zip was actually Tom Pritchard with a shaved head from the Heavenly Bodies, Bruce's brother.
God, the Heavenly Bodies. That's like the worst fucking tag team name.
They were good though, especially when Stan Lane was in it at the beginning.
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like something I fucking see on Can-Am Productions.
Yeah, Joe Jarrell used to call them the Heavenly Boobies. That's what he used to call them.
Yeah, well, Joe Jarrell is so fucking creative.
Yeah, well, he might be so fucking dead now for all I know. I haven't talked to him in
I
years.
know, or he's in witness protection, because that's what you thought at one
I
point.
met a guy on Facebook, looked just like him, and I was like, he's like, nah, I lived in Missouri my whole life. And I'm like, fat fucking liar. He looks just like him. But I gotta believe the guy. It was years ago. Because I haven't had a Facebook account. All right, that's enough. Are you going to dinner tonight?
Yes!
All right. Well, then I'll see you over there, but that's all the time we have. So.
Oh, God, oh, Jesus Christ!
What?
The Drukari are slaughtering my Imperial Guards, and I've been playing Dawn of War the entire time they've on the air, as always.
All right. Just say good. Sign off, will you?
Sign off!
Good night, everybody.
Get your hand off my penis!